Hey everybody, because I've had this request, I am going to do a video on how I style my hair. And first off, I want to say what you're going to see is not going to be anything amazing and spectacular. And the reason is because the haircut itself is what makes my hair so easy to do in the morning. It literally takes me 10 minutes or less. I'd say probably a total of about 8 minutes to blow dry and style my hair. As you've seen in some of my other videos earlier, I used to have a little bit longer hair. And I did have quite a bit longer hair for the majority of my life, but I've been doing this haircut now for about the past 3 years or so. And I get it done at Vidal Sassoon Salon. It's sort of their signature haircut, which is the A-line bob. That is kind of a very classic hairdo that's kind of gone in and out of being trendy by some of the celebrities and that kind of thing, like Jenny McCarthy and, you know, Posh Spice. And they've kind of had these similar types of haircuts where it's sort of angled on the side, it's a little bit longer in the front, sort of frames the face, about chin length, maybe longer, and it's stacked in the back. Now, it has been a couple of months since I have had my hair cut, and the last time I got it cut, it was not at Vidal Sassoon, which I think, hands down, they do the best type of haircut in this way that's absolutely precise, just perfect. And I'm going to show you some pictures now of the last time that I had it cut at Vidal Sassoon. This is the one uptown in New York City that I had it done, and I'll show you some pictures so you can see sort of exactly what the haircut is supposed to look like. Now, as you can see now, my hair doesn't really have that same exact shape since I didn't have it cut there last time, and I just went to some place that was close to me, and it has been, like I said, a couple months. So it's grown out a little bit, but the nice thing about this haircut is it really grows out nicely so that it still maintains its shape, and you can get it cut, you know, once every 2 to 3 months, and it still looks good. So I'm going to show you how I blow dry my hair, the products that I use, which are really, really simple, how I style it with a flat iron, and kind of get the finished look. And first off, to say my hair texture, and I think this plays a big part of whether this haircut will work for you or not, I have stick straight hair. It's extremely fine in texture, but I have a lot of it. So I have a pretty full head of hair, but the texture is very baby fine. It's that kind of silky hair that doesn't like to hold a curl, doesn't have any wave, any curl whatsoever. I do get some flyaways a little bit, kind of staticky and that kind of thing. And it's not really overly dry or overly oily, but I do wash my hair every day. I just find that if I let it go too long, I get really oily in the scalp, and it just doesn't look good or smell good. I just like to have clean hair every day. That's just me. I know I've heard other things that are better for your hair, but this is what works for me. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if you have any questions. And here's how I do my hair. Okay, so the first thing I always do is, after I get out of the shower, I put my hair in one of those turbinis or towel turbans, and I do my makeup. So my hair is actually the last thing that I do. So by the time I get to blow drying my hair, it's already fairly dry. The first thing that I will do is use the John Frieda, the Frizzies hair serum. It's the thermal protection. I just do 1 pump of that and distribute it all through my hair. And then I also use the David Babai for Wild Aid, the volcanic ash root amplifier. And what I'll do is actually just kind of flip my head upside down and spray it towards the roots, and then kind of work it in with my hand. So I've already done both of those things, and the next thing that I do is blow dry. So I don't really have a super fancy technique of blow drying my hair. I just use the Infinity by Conair hair dryer, and it has the like ceramic technology in it, so it's supposed to dry your hair a little bit faster and not create as much frizz and static and that kind of thing. And I just use, this is a Goody brush, just a really basic brush, and normally I will sort of flip my hair upside down and blow dry it. So I'll show you a little bit of that process and then come back when I'm done with blow drying my hair. So I'll kind of show you how I do that, because I don't have a really advanced technique with this. I kind of just flip it all different directions. It takes me maybe 2 minutes to blow dry my hair. So I'll get started. when I'm done blow drying it, I'll use the cold blast button to give it a blast with the cold air, which kind of gives it a little bit extra shine. So I'm doing that right now. So now that my hair is dry, I go ahead and take a flat iron to it, and that's it. So the flat iron that I'm using I've had for a couple of years. It is the Solia Professional Ceramic Ion Flat Iron. It has a temperature setting. I have it set at about 370 degrees. It goes up to 450, so I don't have it on quite the highest setting. And I love this flat iron. I've had it for a few years. I ordered it from Folica.com. It was relatively, I think it was maybe $70 or $80, and there was free shipping, and I thought it was a pretty good deal. So basically what I do is clip my hair up so that I can do the bottom half first and then do the top half, and this literally takes me about 3 minutes total. So I just use the brush and comb through and just take the flat iron through my hair and kind of bend it under when I get to the bottom. And so I just go around and do this for that bottom half of my hair, and I don't go over it a bunch of times. I just make sure that any of these hairs on those really bottom layers are done. And kind of go over to the other side and do that here. And I just love, I mean, this flat iron just really glides easily through the hair. I've used other ones that really feel like they have a difficult time getting through your hair, which ends up giving you those bumps and crimps and creases in your hair, and this one just really glides through smoothly. So I just want to make sure that it's all laying flat with that slight bend underneath that kind of gives it that look. My hair is already cut so that it has that angle, so this makes it really easy. And then I will take the top half down and try and section this off a little bit. Again, I am not an expert here, so this probably isn't the best way to do it, but for me, it is so quick and so easy that it is hard to really do it any other way. So I take this half, and now I'm just kind of getting those top layers to make sure that they are all smooth. I just really like using a flat iron because it gives you that really smooth, shiny, silky finish to your hair. It makes it look really polished, even though my hair is already stick straight. As you could tell after I blowed it dry, it doesn't have any curl or wave to it whatsoever, and this haircut has just really worked for me in that regard. So now I'm just kind of going over it, making sure that everything is laying nice and flat. Kind of get those top layers and the back layers, and you can kind of see in the back, you know, the way it's cut, so that it's a little bit shorter in the back and longer in the front. That's kind of what that A-line bob is like. And then I don't have my hairspray with me right now, but lastly, I will kind of hold these layers up at the top and spray my hair just so that it gives it a little bit of hold and a little bit of volume up at the top. So that is pretty much it. I always store when I'm done. I have this Vera Bradley, I think this is the Capri Melon pattern. It's a curling iron or flat iron container that I always travel with. It's kind of lined with like a metallic lining so it doesn't burn. So I always place it in there when I'm done and throw it back in the drawer, and then off I go. So for those of you that were asking, that is how I style my hair. From blow drying it to flat ironing it, it takes me a total of maybe 10 minutes at the top. So I really like that quick and easy hair do. I'd rather spend more time on my makeup and less time on my hair. So hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.